What's up, chat? I'm not really sure what this video is going to be titled or whatever. Probably like a 1,000 mile review, something like that. But yeah, this is my 24 Ninja 500. It's not the damn, I need to clean it. Damn, I just realized I got hella bugs up here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's yucky. Wind's crazy. Yeah, I gotta clean this bitch. Anyway, I've put like 1,300 miles on it, I think. 1225. There's been a lot of days where it's been raining though, so I haven't been able to ride it, or I probably have a lot more miles on it. Probably at least like 1,500, 1,700. I got a radiator guard for it, which you can't really see, but it's there. And then I got the frame sliders from the SE model. And then I also got the taller windscreen, but I rode with this one for like 2 weeks after I got it and realized I didn't need the taller windscreen. It was just a waste of $100. I got a quad lock. I got a Cardo. I'm actually wearing clothes now, instead of just a t-shirt. But it's cooler out here. It's like 70 degrees. Or I think this morning it was like 69. I think this morning it was like 69. And it felt good out. Like, it feels good now. It's like a cold breeze. I am sweaty because I just left the gym. But I did my oil change myself because the dealership wanted $200 to do it, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna yap for too long because I don't know if my mic sounds good or not. So I'm probably just gonna go ride around. There's one road that I really like. It's like the only good road that I know of around where I live. So I'm gonna go hit that shit like every day. But so I want to get, so there's a couple things that I want to do this bike. Number one thing that I want to do this bike is the exhaust. I want to get an exhaust because stock, it's bad. Everybody knows. Ninja 500s, 400s, R3s, all the little bikes are not loud at all. Even with an exhaust, they're not super loud. They just sound slightly better. So I'm just gonna get a little slip on. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to have the dealership do it, or a dealership, because I have a warranty and I can't do any of the work myself except for oil changes, so avoiding my warranty. Look at these fucking guys. What's up? Okay, no, whatever. Don't nod back then, that's fine. Like I was saying, so I want to get an exhaust, get tank grips, tail tidy, mirrors, like the stealth mirrors. I don't know, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something though. When I'm editing this, if I'm forgetting anything, I'll put it up on screen. Like right now, what I want, whatever I missed. Once I get this paid off, I want to start going to the track, and I want to turn this into a track bike. And then, or who knows, maybe once I get comfortable and I've ridden enough miles and I get rid of this, maybe I'll just get a 600. I'll trade this in and put to, I don't know, you never know, maybe. But for now, it's fine. I'm good being stock. Oh, and then maybe like an ECU flash. I don't know if that does anything, like ECU flash in a tune. I feel like that's a low OD for a 500, but I mean, I've seen it done. Maybe not on this though, maybe on the ZX4, because the ZX4 is a little different. That shit with a tune and ECU flash and a full exhaust is like completely different fucking bike. Another thing that no one told me about, like being a beginner or whatever, really nobody mentioned this. So like the clutch. So this little thingy here, you can move this to adjust how much slack is in your clutch. So it'll like adjust how much, like how loose this is or whatever. Bro, before, if I was in first, watch my clutch, look at my clutch. If I pulled it all the way in, right, it's not gonna move. It shouldn't move because it's all the way in, the clutch is fully disengaged. If I let it out just a hair, literally this little bit, it would start to grab, like it would start to bite, and the bike would start to go forward like this. The entire time, right, and it's good like this now, I fixed it. But every time I would go to shift, I would, because I two-finger shift like this. Everybody says a two-finger shift, you know, because of friction zone shit, whatever. Every time I would go to shift, I wouldn't be able to get the clutch all the way in, and my shifts wouldn't be smooth. Before, I would shift and it would, like that, like it would, like, you know what I mean? And then I stalled a lot because at stoplights, all that fucking dust. I just completely lost my train of thought. Like when I'm at stoplights, it should be holding all the way like this. And then, you know, when I'm shifting from like any other gear, it should be two-finger just because, you know, the friction zone shit, whatever. I don't know, no one said that you might have to adjust your clutch cable or your clutch, you know, lever or whatever for the friction zone. I just find that surprising. Every time I shift, it felt like shit. Now it feels smooth. Now it feels good. Like downshifting and shit before felt terrible. Like it felt like I had to click down really hard on my shift, my foot thing. Now it's smooth. Now my downshifts are smooth. Even with rev matching before, like it just didn't feel good. And I just find it surprising that no one ever brings that up in like the beginner riding videos. Like the 10 things you should know before buying your first motorcycle. That type shit. I should have went. Still probably could. I'm not. I think he was slowing down for me. I don't know. But that's just something nobody brought up. But now I got it fixed. Now I can pull it out to here and it still doesn't move. Well, yeah, it doesn't. From here to here, nothing. So I'm good. I'm not sure how the wind is going to be. I hope it's good. I put a bunch of tape over my mic, so hopefully it's good. I realized before that whenever I'm on the highway and I'm just fucking yapping, it's like my mic, you can actually hear me, but whenever I'm not talking, it's just straight fucking popping and shit. So it's also windy as a bitch out today, so that might make it worse. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna turn my music up and just ride for a little bit. Bro, the fucking wind today is correct. Holy shit, the wind is ridiculous. Bro, this wind is fucking ridiculous, man. I'm trying to look up some just to make sure you guys can actually fucking see, but like, this shit is crazy. I'm being pushed around like a little bitch. Like, it feels good outside, but damn, it's windy. I wouldn't mind if it was a little warmer, but a little less wind. The colder it is, the more wind. I don't know, I'm not a weatherman. Alright, now I'm off the highway. You guys can actually hear me. I'm gonna yap some more. This isn't like a 5 things I wish I knew before I started riding type shit, but low-key. I want to make one of those because I've been riding for a month now and I've learned like a lot. I've learned a lot. One of them being the clutch thing, obviously. And then another thing, engine braking. I did not realize how much I would not use my brakes. I barely ever use my brakes. I'm not gonna lie. Like I hardly ever use my brakes. Because when you downshift, like the engine brakes for you. There's some instances where it's right there I had to brake because I came in a little fast, and obviously if I'm riding like that all the time, if I'm fast everywhere, then I'm gonna need to use my brakes more. If I let off and just cruise to a stop, I'm not gonna need to use my brakes. I literally just downshift and it slows down for me. And then the rev matching thing, I feel like I had that down like since the get-go. Like I understood that before I even got on the bike, because I played a lot of like car games like Forza and Assetto Corsa and shit, so like I know how to drive a manual. Like I know how clutching and shit works. I just never did it. The reason it wasn't smooth when I first started my downshifts, because the clutch thing, I couldn't get it in all the way. I couldn't pull my clutch into where I needed to be able to have a smooth downshift. Now it's like my fucking downshifts are butter. I'm gonna go up, and then my shifting up's pretty good too, I think. But you're probably not gonna be able to hear it. I'm gonna slow down a little bit, and then I'm gonna downshift. You might be able to hear it. I don't know. There's a lot of wind. All right. I feel like that was pretty good. Alright chat, back on my favorite road. As of right now, it's my favorite road. Maybe a better road I come across, but for now, this is a pretty fucking solid road. The only thing though, the wind is fucking crazy. So up here, might be a little bit of a problem. Once I start going down the mountain and I'm like in between the trees like this, I think I should be okay.